And hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. This is your girl, Paulette, and I am here with one of the most important videos, self care. This is a video that you shall come back to, and these are skills and lessons that you shall take with you every day forever. Okay? You shall use everything from this video moving forward every day for the rest of your life. No joke. This video is about self care and really what that means. In grad school, this is one of the first things that they taught us, which is very, very important for social workers because you use so much of your energy in connecting with people. So you're being very empathetic, and sometimes those emotional connections that you have with people may cause for you to be overwhelmed with emotions and kind of get you to a point of being burnt out. So, self care is very important for us, but it's also very important to you. Why is that? Okay. So, we are in the year of the nine. Have you heard that before? So, if you take 2025 and you have the number two, add 0, add 2, add 5, you get the number 9. So the 9 in numerology is the number of completion. And they also, in Chinese astrology, also is the year of the snake. So when you think of a snake, you think of shedding, right? So this is a time period of the year for a lot of shedding, a lot of transformation, and completion. So what does that look like for you? Those are in personal relationships. You probably will see a lot of closure of relationships or transition in relationships and just situations, period. You might be moving to one house to another home. You might be switching jobs during this time, but you should see or probably eventually see sometime this year transitions that maybe you wasn't expecting. So take note of that. You also seeing a lot of, when we're looking at the national level, a lot of transitions, a lot of endings, a lot of closures. We now are moving to a space where we now have a new president. We also have seen a lot of changes as far as the fires that we have witnessed, and some have endured, as well as a lot of plane crashes. So, even just watching the news alone can be traumatic. Reason why I don't watch the news. However, just experiencing and looking at life itself right now in 2025 is very chaotic. So, it's very ideal and important for you all to do self care. Highly, highly important as we move forward, especially if you're in this place of personal development and transitioning and ascending your frequency. Very, very vital. I cannot express that enough to you. So, when you think of self care, what do you think of? I will say that a lot of people who answer that question usually say spa days, massages, going to get your nails done and your hair done or cut. It's a lot of luxury type of self care that people usually refer to when they think of self care. It's usually some way of pampering themselves, which is great. There's nothing wrong with those things. But again, those are luxury things. You also want to implement um, things that are a little bit more detailed that you want to do every day. So you want to do some meditation. You want to take time to do prayer. And those are your spiritual works. But physically, you also want to be able to exercise every day and get your body moving and flowing, your blood flowing. You also want to go ahead, other practices as far as the mind, you want to do your journaling. You may be involved in therapy. Um, Other things that you could do As far as like self-care, again, I spoke about that on the last episode with just taking care of yourself, taking care of your personal needs. Self-care is also doing some adulting, which I think is so ghetto, right? um, but adulting just includes paying those bills, saving, looking at your finances, making sure they're balanced, because all those things evolved and provide security for you, right? So making sure you're taking care of yourself, going to your doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So that is all a part of self-care. That is really taking the time to care for yourself in very intimate ways and in ways that nobody else can provide for you, right? Nobody else can take the time and connect to God and have that relationship in prayer. Nobody else can meditate for you. Those are things that you're going to have to do yourself and going to have to include into your daily exercises and ritual. It should be done daily. Some of those meditation and prayer, you can also use, I almost forgot, you can also use like sound music. A lot of people like to use like Hertz music. If you ever look it up, you can look them up on YouTube or even Spotify or Apple Music. They're going to have those um sounds and songs available to you that are just type of Hertz music that you can play in the background when you go to bed. And it's very calming, it's very beneficial for your soul. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel at peace, you're going to feel rested. It's definitely help. Someone I know that was in a car wreck, they used Hertz music at night when they would sleep, and it gave her a lot more comfort at night, and she could sleep better without so many nightmares at night because she had PTSD. So that is my tip for you guys. You definitely want to get in the habit of journaling, meditation, and exercising, and just nurturing your body in more of the intimate ways. Another important way that I think and that I love to do is grounding. So, what that includes is just being able to get outside. You can do something as simple as going out in your front yard, but just taking your shoes off and planting your feet in the grass. Touch the grass. Have your feet in the grass. You can also, if you live near a beach, having your feet in the sand is also grounding. And what you're doing is, because your body is that vessel, it's almost like you're a battery pack, right? So if you're putting your hands to the sun, your hands they are a portal. So the sun is going to give you that positive charge. And then the ground itself is going to give you that negative charge. So that's how you get those electrons within your body to balance out. So it's very important to do stuff like that. So that way you can kind of center yourself and it will allow balance within your body. So, which helps with calming your central nervous system. And that's what it's all about, keeping the balance. And what you'll see is that you'll have more peaceful days. You'll be able to have the resilience to get through some of the more challenging times in your life, especially going through 2025 and ingesting all of those things that you see on TV. So I highly recommend pulling back from social media, but not this page. I highly recommend that you all pull away from the TV, even if it's your favorite show. Sometimes it's those action movies and all the grime and stuff or whatever can be a little taxing to your body. So you want to find other ways that are more relaxing to you, just to have that wind down time, just to be able to have a time of peace. Um, let's see what else. I have some notes right here. So if you ever see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at these bullet points that I made. Um, to discuss with you guys to make sure I don't leave out anything. Oh, another technique that I had on here is breath work. You can definitely look on YouTube. There's amazing people and pages that are on here to discuss breath work and the importance of that. You'll see that breath work is also utilized within yoga. Yoga is a beautiful practice to use to get to that place of just calming yourself, getting your body flowing with the blood being able to flow is not something that is really taxing as far as like your normal workouts and just trying to be on the treadmill and lifting weights like that. You can still lose weight and get lean and stuff, because again you're are calming your body, and those cortisols that you build up, you're calming your body again. So it's definitely something that you'll need. Another thing that you can utilize is affirmations. Affirmations also is something that you want to consider doing daily. They're very powerful. So a lot of the I ams and you are. When you're looking in the mirror, also use you are because you're speaking to your subconscious. And so use both of those when you are doing your affirmations and make those something that are very powerful for you. Again, you can also look and do some research to see gain a good idea of what you want to implement and what you want to put. One of my practices is when I do my affirmations, I put little sticky pads all over my mirror. So when I'm up in the morning, brushing my teeth or get ready, I'm practicing. Well, not practicing, but I'm going through and I'm saying all of my affirmations in the morning. So that is something else that you can utilize. Um, let's see. I think that is mostly it as far as what I wanted to cover for you guys. Again, I just thought it was very important for you guys to understand and know the importance of self care and why you want to do it. I feel like I'm definitely going to do another video on this just because it is so important and just kind of reiterate to you guys. So, now I'm going to take a moment because I want you all to be able to get in the practice of journaling every day, because that's another part of your self-care, because you'll be able to release those emotions and kind of find some balance. You're able to process how you feel and some of the experiences that you have going on right now. So actually, I was going to pull some cards for you guys, and I have a numerology stack of cards. I actually started before you guys and just asked what the collective should know and should journal about. And the card that came out was this, rebirth, and it's the number 7. So right here I think will be a very great topic to get started on. And what I see from this, I mean, you can write about what rebirth means to you, but what I see is the emotions, how you feel inside. And then also, what are your passions that you have? What really sets you on fire? I think that's something that you can consider. Who am I and what is my passion? What do I love and would live for? I think it's very insightful for you to gain for yourself to actually reflect in those moments of just who you are. Who am I? You know what I mean? That is a very great question and very, very powerful. And if you notice, this is the card number 16, and 1 and 6 is 7. So, what does the number 7 mean for you? That is something else that you can add to your journal. So, other than the numerology cards, I also wanted to pull a card from my Oracle deck. And this one I said I was going to do for you guys on camera so y'all can see that it's like legit, okay? So, give me a second. I'm going to have to put my mic down to go ahead and get this done for you guys. Hold on. All right, Spirit. Give me your cards that the collective should know and would like for you guys to have them journal about. All right. Oh, this card is beautiful. So this card says bright. Don't back down. So again, that also intertwines with this number 7 card with the rebirth. Don't back down to what your passions are, okay? It says stand up for what you believe in that is right. All right. So again, those two, and look, they're both blue. You see that? They both have the blue and the red in it. So again, that has to do with emotions and what your passions are. So that is a very beautiful message, a very great prompt for you guys to write about in your journals for this week or for tonight, because I'm going to give you another one when I post again. So all right, I think that is it for now. If you are resonating with this content and my energy, I definitely would love for you to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment and let me know if this is something that you did for today. Just drop a book down at the bottom in the comments and see, and just let me know that you guys enjoyed or actually did this journal prompt for tonight. All right, I think that is it. Peace and love unto you guys. Until the next video. Bye.